3 grand. Okay, today I finally got my Divine Belial. So here is the back of the box for you guys to look at. Alright, sorry for the glare. I'm trying to do my best to kind of get that out of the way. Okay, we got the front. And I noticed on the inside, you know, they always have the paperwork there, and usually there's a section where they tell you where all the stickers go. I didn't find it inside, but then I realized that they have the bay blown up so much that you can actually see exactly where all the stickers go. There's not very many, but right there on the metal pieces, above the head, and down below, or it looks like that's flames or a claw or something. So that's where your stickers are gonna go for those who are like, what the heck where do I put them? All right, so let's go ahead and talk about Divine Belial now. So first impressions, I love the design. The shiny red, the gold paint that's on the edges, of course the white with the metal. It's really nice looking. A lot of people hate on Nexus. I mean, who cares? It's such a you know, versatile piece. You know, you can put the S gear on it. Pretty soon we're gonna get another gear that I hope is gonna be going on Nexus 2. So, I mean, it's interchangeable and it's got some decent weight to it. And so I really like that. I mean, I think Nexus is fantastic, and I've put it on a lot of other bays for combos and stuff. So that's pretty cool. The driver, Adventure, is interesting. I thought these were going to be rubber, but they are plastic, it feels like. I don't think those are actually rubber. But the cool thing is they go in when you put the V gear on, which I'll show you right now. Here we go. So you'll see, oh, there we go, that the red has been pushed all the way in, leaving just this flat tip here. Now, when I used it, which you guys will see in just a moment, I feel like this actually makes it perform better. It just has better stamina. When it is not on, these little like tips here cause it to go crazy. So they're actually almost the same level as the middle plastic piece here. So they actually contact the stadium a lot, and it causes him to kind of go crazy. And so let's talk about that, right? So the layer has these little metal tips on the edges here, gives it some decent weight. It's got, you know, that armor, which I think came with Fafnir, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, it's okay. There's no stickers for it, you know, whatever. I'm mostly gonna keep it in low mode, and so that's fine. But here's the thing, this layer is just so weirdly thin. I don't understand the design of that. I mean, look at this. If you turn this, I feel like this is gonna break if I'm fighting against, say, like Longinus or something. You know, Longinus's layer is very thick, and of course it's got all that metal, but this one is, you know, it's so thin. And the other thing I don't understand is, notice how the like attack points are up rather than down. You know, so I guess it's doing that kind of like down smash thing when it's fighting, but I don't really think it's effective at all. I think bays that have that downward slope really just hit harder. So this is kind of weird. You guys will see that it's actually not as good as I thought it was going to be. It looks cool, and I think with like, you know, changing out some of the parts on it to make it a bit heavier will work. Maybe a new driver. Adventure is cool, but it just, you know, you have to have the V gear on it. I feel like it makes it better. And also, in perfect mode, he's okay, but he still loses, as you guys will see. So I just, you know, I've got a extra F gear. I just kind of keep this on there to kind of thicken the layer up and give him some rubber contact points. And then I'll put the V gear on. You can put the S gear. The S gear is great because it'll give better balance for the bay. So that's really cool. So that works too. But I don't put the L dragons on it. I don't know, I feel like it just kind of makes it really top heavy and all that stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to the test battles. And you know, one more thing here. Belial, normal Belial is so good. I don't understand why people don't like Belial as much, or they think he's not great. I think this is a fantastic bay. When I first got this, before they started releasing all the other Dynamite bays, This thing was destroying every other f***ing bay I had. Excuse my language. All the Super King bays could not defeat this guy. His stamina was ridiculous, and his attack hit really hard. I was very confused by how effective the new Dynamite Bay was. And the fact that you can add more to him is fantastic. I think this is probably one of my favorite bays in the Dynamite series. It looks so cool. This thing has the downward slope, so see that? It's not very big, but it works. And also notice too that the edges are slanted and they come to this point, so you have the sharp edge too. And I think that that's kind of the reason why it's so good at like defense and attack somehow, like combined. So you'll see, I'll have regular Belial up against Perfect Divine, and I bet you he's gonna win. All right, gonna do some test spins with Divine Belial so you can see how he performs on his own. So that sound you're hearing is the red kind of plastic that's around the main tip on the driver. And it honestly kills his stamina. I mean, he's already burned out. Now I'm going to put the V-gear on so you can see the difference. Okay, so I've added the V-gear, and as you can see, it pushes the red tips into the driver. So all that's left there is just the main tip. So let's see how this guy spins with the V-gear. Much quieter. You don't hear those red plastic tips scraping the ground. And he kind of performs more like a stamina type with a little bit of movement, kind of like the original Belial. That's what I loved about him. He was kind of like a weird blend between attack and stamina. Somehow he managed to do both. And as you can see, this guy's already got a lot more stamina in this mode than with the regular driver. So if you guys have a V-gear, I'd highly recommend putting it on this bay to make him better. Unless you've got some like really cool combo for making him more aggressive for attack. But I just don't think the layer is, I don't know, it's just weird shape to me. I can't get over it. It looks cool like this, but when you look at the edges and the shape of the attack points, it's just kind of, I don't know. Let's test it out. We're gonna do some battles now. Okay, we've got standard Belial with all the original parts, no gears on it. And we're gonna do Divine Belial, same thing. No gears, standard stock combo. Here we go. Now, if I were a betting man, I'm gonna put all my money on Dynamite Belial. Decent hints for Belial, but look, it's already burning out. Look at how much more speed standard Belial has. Look at that, it's still going. Still going. This is why I don't understand why people don't appreciate Belial that much. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's so good. Even without gears, it's really good. Okay, now we're going to do the same battle, except this time I've got only the V-gear attached, and we're going to see what the difference is. Alright, already Divine is doing way better than the first round, but still can't quite beat regular Belial with nothing on. Standard Belial, I'm telling you, best bay. Well, one of the best. There's other ones that are fantastic too, but for just the first release, this is solid. Okay, I've gone ahead and equipped the S gear now, so now we have V and S only, and we're going to see if he can beat standard stock combo Belial with no gears. So we're going to just keep adding gears on until he wins, if he does. Okay, so same thing as last time, battling for the center. And is the S gear going to add anything? Nope. That's another win for standard Sakavo Belial. Okay. Divine Belial with F, S, and V this time. Let's see if he can pull off a win. Oh, there we go. I feel like that F gear added some great attack power with this rubber contacts. Alright. But yeah, nice, solid. Just knocked him straight out of the arena. Perfect. So, with these gears, it seems like he's a lot better. Let's do one more battle. Let's see if he can get another smash hit and knock Belial out of the arena. So those rubber contacts are great for doing some solid hits. But as you can see, it's also a double-edged sword as it can slow him down too. So last time I think he got lucky and he was already up here when he smashed him out. But, you know, once again, standard Belial beat him out with nothing on. Okay, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. I've now got perfect Divine Belial with all the gears on. L, F, S, and V. And we're going to see if this version of Divine will win. Oh my goodness. Even with all the gears on, still lost to standard Belial. So there you have it, guys. I'm gonna put him up against a perfect version of Dynamite Belial, and then we'll do a perfect dangerous Belial. Alright, I'm gonna use Holy Knight perfect Divine Belial with all the parts, all the gears, as you can see, against Divine, and we're going to see which one is going to come out as the victor. All right, 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Oh no! Oh, come on! He's had one win. Man, I absolutely love this version of Belial. It's freaking awesome looking. Okay, so I've got perfect dangerous Belial with all the gears on, and we're going to go up against perfect Divine Belial, and we're going to see who's going to win. I actually think he's going to wind up beating this guy. This guy's kind of, I don't know, not so great as well. So we'll see. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. We got a burst against Dangerous Belial. I'm gonna call a win for this guy. That was pretty awesome. Alright folks, there you have it. I hope you liked the video, just kind of going over this guy. He looks great. I really do like the design, but the function of this bay is just not as good as the original. Like I said, I don't know what it is about this particular layer and the weight and everything, but it just makes him so good. But I plan on doing a bunch of test battle videos with this guy later on. We're going to be doing all of the dynamite bays and various combos, and we'll see how we can make this guy better. Alright, until next time, take care. Okay, today I finally got my, what is this? Divine Belial.